Yoshi's Woolly World is the latest game in the line of 2D platformers for Wii U, and there is certainly no shortage of them. New Super Mario Bros. U, Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze, Rayman Legends, Super Mario 3D World, which is technically another side-scroller disguised as a 3D game. Don't let the title fool you, it plays like a 2D Mario game, so it is a 2D Mario game. So, who asked for this? Yet another side-scroller. Seeing how Nintendo hasn't made a platformer in 3D since Super Mario Galaxy 2 from 2010, and we're consistently getting more 2D platformers, it's hard to really get all that excited about Yoshi's Woolly World. In fact, it wasn't that sweet old classic gameplay that got me to buy this, but rather the Woolly Yoshi amiibo. You can tap it on your gamepad to get a second Yoshi to help you out on this little adventure, and it can also be used in Smash and some other games. And it's just a great looking amiibo. If you're a collector, it might stick out and look weird in your amiibo collection, but as a standalone, it's just really cute and a memorable piece of Nintendo merchandise. The game itself is basically Yoshi's Island in Yarn. While this could very easily be a very generic Yoshi's Island rehash, the Yarn art style kind of saves it. It was Goodfield, the developers of Kirby's Epic Yarn, who made this, and in a very fitting fashion pulled it off quite elegantly. The yarn is not only a cosmetic thing, but actually a lot of the gameplay elements revolve around the yarn, like how you throw yarn balls at wireframes to knit platforms you can jump on, or how you can unravel a large yarn wall. Everything in this world is made up of some kind of fabric. However, I found the overworld to be rather ugly for some reason. The detail just isn't quite there, and as a very weird complaint, I don't like being able to move my character in 3D in the overworld when the game itself is a side-scroller. It just takes me out of the experience. It might sound like nitpicking, or like nitpicking. Well, it's not a big deal. I just don't like this overworld. The platforming itself feels very much like Yoshi's Island, just without Baby Mario. So that means you don't have to worry about him. Instead, we get something that we in the future call a health bar. Gotta love those health bars. When it all comes down to it, there isn't all that much that really makes this game stand out from previous Yoshi games, besides the yarn. It doesn't go too far away from its roots like Kirby's Epic Yarn did, but rather it plays it way too safe. And while I love the yarn art style, it's not as charming as the original hand-drawn style. But I guess we'll let nostalgia decide if it holds up or not. Come back in 20 years and ask me if I still feel the same about the yarn look, or the whole game in general. At full price, I feel it's just a little too much to pay for another 2D platformer on the Wii U. I mean there are better alternatives. But if you come across the amiibo bundle, and if you really want that yarn Yoshi amiibo, of course you want it, then go for it. But just the game separately at full price? I'm not sure about that. I feel bad being harsh on a Nintendo game as my first review after Iwata's death. But I'm reviewing the game, so telling you that this game is the greatest thing ever wouldn't be very smart in the long run. Look, the Wii U had a great library of games, and I'm already talking about the system in past tense. It's dying, and it's getting replaced in 2 years max. I don't recommend anyone to buy the system at this point. But for current owners, I hope you have fun with the games. I've had a great time with my Wii U. The Nintendo fan base is relatively small and a weird one, and it's impossible for me to tell what you will enjoy and what you won't. Maybe Yoshi's Woolly World is the greatest thing in the world to you. Nintendo makes games for everyone. That doesn't mean everyone will enjoy every game they make. It only means that there is a game for everyone, and Woolly World could be your game. I'll just leave it at that. Anyways, I hope Iwata's legacy lives on. It's sad news to hear he's gone, but let's give him the love and honor he deserves. The president, the developer, the gamer, the man himself, he will be remembered forever and ever. Thank you for listening, and please enjoy some Nintendo games tonight. Every night. This has been Adrian Marty. No need to subscribe if you don't like this Nintendo talk. For the rest, I'll see you later.